Hi, I'm Rick Veenstra. I've been asked to just talk a little bit about finishing well, since I'm at the end of my journey as a Christian leader, having been serving as a pastor for about 44 years now. Within a year or so, I plan to wrap that part of my life up. So finishing well, to me, requires three things. It requires setting a date. In other words, somebody needs to know, the leaders need to know what the plan is. And so often Christian leaders who are moving toward a transition are unwilling to actually set a date. I think it helps everyone if we set a date so we know the time frame with which we're working. Secondly, I believe it's really important to create a transition team, a group of people who are willing to work with the leader on setting that transition plan forward, creating it and then moving it forward, establishing a search team if the person needs to be replaced as a leader at some point. Just how are we going to move through this transition? And then finally, I think it's important for the leader who is transitioning out in terms of finishing well to develop their own plan. In my case, it was something that I called living generously. I decided that I needed to have a little bit more space in my life at this point in my life. So I asked the leaders if it was okay if I reduced my leadership from full-time to 80%, but that I'd only be paid for 60% so I could give a day back. I wanted to live generously. I wanted to give a day back to the group. So I shared that. They eventually agreed with that plan, and then now we've been implementing it. So my approach to finishing well was setting a date, no later than June 30, 2017, creating a transition team, which we have in place. We call it a succession planning team. And then my own living generously plan was reducing my work a bit from full-time to 80%, but then reducing my salary to 60% so that I could, in fact, while I'm finishing well, give a day a week back to the group that I am working with, the group that I am leading, called the Great Lakes region of the Reformed Church in America. Thanks.